are you doing? Oh, you're so boring. You're not even yelling. Ugh, why am I here? It's such an interesting theme. You know, like everybody is so obsessed with love, you know, and everyone writes about it. And I get it because I really love wine. So, you know, it's like I understand. But it is sort of so mysterious, right? Like you don't know why you fall in love with somebody. But I always remember falling in love so hard when I was a teenager, right? Like, oh, this is gonna last for fucking ever. So. And it doesn't. So this was one that I wrote about, you know, when I was 15, because I was like, you know, having sex and doing drugs and all the things that like you're supposed to do when you're a teenager and like get caught and stuff, but I didn't. At 15, I measured time in cigarettes. Underneath the underpass, I popped reds and dropped blues next to sucked off popsicle sticks. I straddled the concrete curb and anointed the night with love. I was alive, snorting coke in abandoned homes where pigeon shit painted the floor white. I ripped off loose wood and climbed to the top of the roof. I wanted to feel the air against my cheeks and fuck. I wanted to break in half, fold like heaven and hell. I was at war with myself. At 15, I hummed Paradise, became those streets that tied into other streets, became my own country. How I talked. I could have been anyone. I was incurable. Everything must go. Everything must go, so you buy one thing, a pencil sharpener. You read a poem, you are the poem. You wish you wrote the poem. Bukowski laughs at your envy. Long silence, words unbearable. You go out for dinner. Get the soup, someone says. It was Bukowski's favorite. Does everybody love their mothers? I love my mother, but you know, I always feel like everybody is full of faults in green grass, right? Life is all about these contrasts all the time, right? And I absolutely adore my mother and we have a great relationship, but she is an alcoholic, so after years of therapy, I've sort of learned to accept the things that I can't control. And this one is for my mother. It's called America the Beautiful. This is America, the dark house of fiction, the dark horse, the battleground. This is the place where I danced with my mother in the den before she was drunk and chose wine over her daughter. This state, New Jersey, is where I grew up and lived for 30 years in a home full of love, drunk love, and non-love. Mother, my mother, she's her own country. Her borders closed, highways full of inspectors, streets turning and winding with detours, all under construction. I miss her. I wish she'd give up appearances, the beer, the white wine, the red wine, how it makes her foreign, the other reality, shiny with red drunk cheeks. I remember loving her once, in long, sober hugs. This is my song for her, my mother, the beautiful.